Hello everyone, what's up? This is RO here and welcome to another episode of Bottom to Top. So this is basically a video where I rank my comics that I read, and I totally read 10 comics the past week, and there were the good, there were the bad ones, and basically there wasn't like really bad comics, but it was a good one. So what basically was in my 10th place? Actually, I never wanted to be in that. I never wanted this comic to be in my 10th place, but oh well, it just got there, and it was Avengers World issue number 5. This issue was basically a good one. It wasn't bad. We saw that Captain America and Iron Man, they're trying to get a new way to enter to the place where AIM is located, and they go to this guy right here who's called Manifold, I think his name was. Yeah, he's a transporter. He can he in the end of the issue we saw him that he transported the Avengers into the AIM area where they want to rescue Smasher and all the other Avengers that were captured earlier in issue number 2, I think. So yeah, it was a good one, but I don't know. Actually, even it was hard to rank these comics that I got this week. It wasn't that easy to rank. So what basically took my ninth place? I liked it only for I liked this issue only for a few stuff. I mean, the one that I'm gonna talk about right now, and this one goes to Deadly Class issue number 4. I really enjoyed this book, even though the art isn't really my favorite, but I enjoyed it. Maybe my best and my favorite moments in this book is where Marcus just got high on drugs and such things. He started to see mountains, he started to see clowns and all that shit. I think that was pretty interesting. It was cool from my side. Issue number 4 was good. We saw that he kind of got punished for killing that guy that hadn't do. He should have never did it actually, because he didn't have a proof that he was the one, and the guy that met the requirements of the tests that were sent earlier in issue number 3. So what got my 8th place? This book actually is getting better, especially with the new art of the book. I think it's really good, and this one went to Wolverine issue number 5. I think the cover is really cool. If you can see right here, he got here the tattoo, a rose tattoo. I talked about it in the review. It's pretty interesting to see it. I don't know where the hell they're going with it, but hopefully somewhere. I think now it's more brighter. Yep, here's the tattoo. I don't know. I'm hoping for much better storyline. We saw something good. The cliffhanger was pretty good in it. We're finally gonna see Sabretooth team facing the Wolverine team, so I'm pretty much looking forward to it. And the fight was silly between Wolverine and Thor, but I think it was a fun read, with all this new art that came to the book. I'm really enjoying it. That's why it took my 8th place. It's usually always down. Here's a preview of it. It's pretty cool, not bad, good one as well. So basically what took my 6th place, it's another book from Marvel, and it was for a book that I have waited for a long time to read, and it was Silver Surfer issue number 2. He finally met the Never Queen, the queen that's supposed to destroy that planet, where she actually wasn't planning on that, but actually this book was kind of complicating, but in the end I kind of got the idea what's happening. Now Silver Surfer gonna go back to that planet, to Zed, to take him down for what he did to the Never Queen. He kind of took her heart and some other shit, so it was a pretty interesting, and as usual, art is amazing. I really love the art of this book. The writing is so cool, and the cliffhanger was pretty cool as well. It was a good cliffhanger. So my 5th place actually goes to a good book that came out this week, and I really loved it. And the 5th place goes to, come on, hold on a sec. Okay, here we go. Rai issue number 1, or Ray, I don't know how the fuck to pronounce it, but issue number 1 from Valiant. Great book, great read, art amazing. I can't stop talking about the art. Here's preview of it. The art is just so fucking good. I can't fucking tell you how much I love the art here. look at this amazing art. It's just amazing, freaking great. I can't tell you how much I love the art. I love the story. There's a lot of weird stuff in the book. The father thing that's happening in the book, I'm looking forward to see who is the father they're talking about and some other shit. Of course, there was a lot of books that came out this week, but I just didn't pick all of them because I don't know, I didn't have money for one, and two, I didn't really get interested in it. I heard about Southern Bastards, I think was the name. Some people said it was good. I don't know, I never tried it. So yeah, basically that was it. So what took my fourth place? It was a book from DC, and it was a pretty good read. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't bad. We saw that Batman took back Gotham for himself. He faced Bane, finally, a big fight. I think it was really cool. It was an aftermath of Forever Evil. And yeah, basically it was just amazing, a great fight was between both of them, and I enjoyed it. It was a good read, only one issue. That wasn't pretty much. We saw Batman getting back to Gotham. We saw him taking back Gotham from Bane. That's all. Good read as well. So, what took my third place? And it was again from excuse me guys, it was another book from DC Comics, and it's, come on, it's this book, The Flash Annual Issue number 3. Great read. They explained a lot of stuff all stuff that happened in this issue. They explained what happened in issue number 30, how the Flash got to that point where he's wearing this costume, where they explained a lot of stuff in issue number 3 of the annual. And they said that Iris is, no, actually, Wally West is the nephew of Iris, and we see that the Flash is going back in time so he could more like change the event that happened. We see that Iris is not capable of walking anymore. She's on the wheelchair. We saw a lot of great stuff in this book, and I think I forgot to mention those in my reviews, but oh well, now here we go. So it was a pretty good book. It wasn't bad at all. So in the second place we got another DC book, and it was Batman Eternal issue number 4. Oh crap. Fuck. I closed it. Anyway, in issue number 4, Batman Eternal. Great book. I think so. The only thing that I didn't like was the art. If the art was like the one that we saw in the earlier issues, I think it would have been my pick of the week, and it would have been, on the first, on the top of the book. Here's, a preview of the art. It's an okay art, not my favorite, but I like the cliffhanger, or not the cliffhanger, more like the ending of the issue. It was a good ending. I thought it was a pretty good one. We saw a lot of emotions from Batgirl, and yeah, that was pretty much for Batman Eternal issue number 4 in the second place. And the first place goes to this book. Okay, never mind that sound, guys. And as I was saying, the first place went to this book that was just amazing. Like, whoever called it amazing, it is amazing. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1, a great read. They explained everything from Superior Spider-Man, which I didn't read. I want to read it, I just don't have the fucking time. But they explained everything. Peter Parker owns a freaking company right now. He has a girlfriend, I think so, that he doesn't know. And I think Dr. Ock should propose to her. She found the ring. A lot of stuff happened in the issue. The main story, I think so, is actually there are a lot of stories happening. There's like Amazing Spider-Man 1.1, I think 1.2. I'm not sure if there's 1.2, but we're getting Amazing Spider-Man issue number 2. So we're getting a lot of stuff. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1 is my first and top of the week. I think it deserves it. The last story, I think it was my favorite. It's where a genius guy who wanna be just like Spider-Man, he's gonna create his own stuff, and he's just gonna be like Spider-Man. So yeah, that was it pretty much for this episode of Bottom to Top 10 Comics only this week. Of course, I read some free comic book day comics. Excuse me, and I already reviewed them there on the channel. Hopefully I'm gonna be doing more Valiant comics because I'm really interested in this company. I started to read Rye. I'm gonna be reading some other shit hopefully soon. So and yeah, that's it pretty much, guys, for this episode. Let me know what is your favorite comic book of the past week. What is your least favorite comic book of the of the last week? Tell me if you tried new comic book titles, like I don't know. There was Polly's Dreams. I heard a lot of shit about it, and I want to get into it. I just want to know what you guys think about it. If you ever read it, just leave your thoughts right down below. And thank you all guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share, and see you guys around. Take care.